Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to merge correctly and how the system works, because I know it is confusing to people who haven't used it yet, and I don't want you guys to mess up your pets on accident. So I'll just give you guys a tutorial in depth how to use it. Let's get straight into teaching you how to merge pets. Okay, so we have the merging tab right here, and basically what merging does is it increases your pet stat by 15% off of the base stat. It doesn't go like, you'll boost it 15%, and that's 115%. It doesn't boost another 15% off of the 115%. It goes back to the original, so you're going 50%, 15%, 15%, 15%, and it doesn't do the 50% off of the already boosted stats. So that's also something to take into consideration when you're combining three of, possibly your best pets. So like, I'll show you. I don't really have an example here because I haven't really been merging in the main game, but I'll tell you guys and I'll explain to you how merging works. Probably you just use commons. So yeah, let's get into the first part of it. So basically, what merging does is obviously merge three pets, but there's something a lot of people don't know. So say for slice, you have, a great and two commons. You have a 1 in 3 chance for it to be a great prestige 1 and a 2 in 3 chance for it to be a poor. So basically, if you want a good pet, like if you want a prestige 1 guaranteed, remove these. You need 3 for it to be a 3 in 3% chance. And you can see here the stats: cash gold, cash mag, and damage gold. The thing about prestiging is, if it's different between the pets, it randomizes what it chooses based on the quality. So from what I already told you, it has a chance of being a cash gold, a damage mag, or like a cash damage. Like, it doesn't matter. As if they're different, then it's going to be randomized between all of them. So you're going to have 2 chosen randomly between all of the pets. So if you want a guaranteed cash gold, for example, you need 3 cash golds, and then you have to merge it, and then you'll get a guaranteed cash gold prestige 1. And also, the pets that you have on it already are randomized, so you have a chance at getting, the purple spider prestige 1, but the mushroom's a 1 in 3, so is the cup. But the stats are randomized. You're not gonna get you could get a cash mag theoretically. You could get a cash gold, you could get a damage gold, but since everything is different, you have a higher chance at getting what is mostly there. So like gold, gold, cash, cash. You have a higher chance at getting that between the prestige pet that you did get, and that's basically the basics of how it works entirely. And something else people do like to ask is, what about the limited time pets? I decided to test it out, and it does work, but you need 3 of them if you want it guaranteed. So obviously, you have a perfect one. You have the gold bonus, not the gold. So 225 for a non-prestiged pumpkin cosmic. The normal stats are 150. So you have 150, you have 225. But if you prestige a Halloween pet or Christmas pet, for example, it goes up based off of the base stat of the pumpkin, not base. So it goes off of basically 225, and it creates a 258.7. So that is how that works for the limited time pets. And say, for example, you want to prestige a common, right? So we're gonna go over here. You have like a health, maybe a mag size, and a cash bonus / gold bonus. You're going to merge it. Now let's go check out what we got. Let me go to my commons. Dang, it's pretty far. Alright, so it's on this page. So basically, what it does... Ooh, I got lucky. I got a gold bonus increase, 11.4, and a health, 28.7. Now let's check out what the stats were for, the others. You have a 10% gold bonus, so you have 11.4. And for your health... Where's the health? You had 25, now you have 28.7. You see how it works based off of that, and it's cool, yeah. You just gotta be very careful when you're merging, because precise, you go over here, you're like, hold on, let me try to find an Omega. I don't even know if I have an Omega. Oh wait, so say precise, you have an Omega Cosmic Green Spider, but you don't have any more. You're like, oh, maybe I can just fill it in with perfects. If you merge this, remember, even though there's an Omega, there's a 1 in 3 chance of it being an Omega, a 2 in 3 chance of it being a perfect. And the stats will be randomized. Since they are not the same stats, it will be randomized. So if it's an Omega, it's going to have 5 based on what you already put in, If it's a perfect, it's going to be 4 based off of what you already put in. So if you're doing this, just pray to God you get lucky. And you don't want to lose that Omega rarity since it is extremely hard to get, especially for Zeniths, for example. That's how the merging works. That's really it. Like, it is complicated, it is a bit weird to learn. It's like, oh, why don't they say this beforehand? But that's how the merging works, and that's as detailed as I can possibly get with it. But one more time. So you have a perfect, you have another perfect, which you like go over here and you put in a poor. A 1 in 3 chance of it being a poor, and a 2 in 3 chance of it being a perfect. If you get a perfect, the stats are randomized between all of these. So you could get, you know, a cash, you could get a gold from this one, not even this one. You could get a damage from this one, and you could keep one of the stats on this. It's just completely randomized. It's a pool, basically. But if it's a poor, you are most likely going to change from the gold here, because I only have 2, and there's so many different options. That's how the merging works. And it boosts everything by 15%. So that is how the merging works, and thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped out with understanding how the merging worked. That'll conclude today's video. I'll upload more tutorial style content for this new update, help you guys out more, and yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. See y'all later.